Hello and welcome to my travel blog. What? What does that have to do with Bio30S? Well, you'll find out in a second. So the first part will sound like a travel blog, and the second part I will connect it to today's lessons. So I'm in one of the rooms in my house right now. One of my passions in life is to travel, and I've been very fortunate to travel to many places around the world in my lifetime. I do have a globe in my room that every time I go someplace I put a little pin so I can just see some of the places I've been. So if we start down there, here's your geography lesson. I've been to New Zealand and Australia. I've been to China. I've been to India. I've been to Dubai in the United Arab Emirates. I've been to Southern Africa, not just South Africa, but Southern African states or countries. I've been to many places in Europe several times. I've been to South America, and then I've even explored North America, our own continent. So travel is a passion of mine, and whenever I go somewhere, I do like to read up ahead of time, so I like to know and be informed where I'm going. So I do have my books. I have some souvenirs. Here's some sand from Juno Beach. Here's a lanyard I have when I was in Dubai. Some things from Cuba. This is something I have in Barcelona, Spain. I know the sun is up there, but that is a picture of the Taj Mahal. India is one of the best places I've ever been in my life. So I've been really lucky to travel and been to a lot of places. So why am I talking my travel experiences on a Biology 30S lesson? Well, I'll go to this side of my room because there is a connection to today's lesson. Today's lesson is about vaccines. And we don't have a vaccine yet for the coronavirus. But who's going to get one and when and how? So it's not as simple as we get a vaccine, easy, the world goes back to normal. There's a lot of issues about the vaccine. Who's going to get it first? It's a global pandemic, so it's everyone around the world is rushing to get these vaccines in place. But who's going to get the first vaccine? And then whichever country gets it, who gets it from then? Can we equally distribute it? Who's going to pay for it? Which country gets the money for it? So many issues. So it's not as simple as get a vaccine, it's fixed. There's a lot of issues about that. So today we're going to learn about vaccines and just kind of how it's affecting the world. So this is how I'm going to connect my travel to our lesson today. Three of the places that we talked about in our worksheet are research going on in Germany, Oxford, and China. Those aren't the only three places in the world working to get a vaccine, as you know. Every day, watch the news. There's a new clip about what Canada's doing, or every country, every day we hear a new story about vaccines and antibody testing. So it's hard to stay current with it. So I just picked three. It doesn't represent everything going on in the world, but I just picked three that we'll look at. So the three we're looking at in our assignment today is from Germany, China, and Oxford. So the first one, Germany, I am wearing my travel shirt. So I have been lucky enough to be part of the school travel club for the last 14 years. And in those 14 years, I attended one and led 7. So I've had the opportunity to not only travel the world, but travel it with students, which is a great way to explore and learn things through students' eyes. So this shirt, we were in Germany just this last year in 2020 in the school trip. My other trip, this is my trip t-shirt from 2015, where Germany was another stop. This one, 2017, we didn't go to Germany, but we did a Europe tour about Vimy Ridge. So if you've been watching along, your history lessons, lots of historical events happened. This is the anniversary this week of very important historical events that happened in Europe. So we're going to focus our lesson. You're going to look at some of the research going on in Germany, and then you're going to look at some of the research going on in China. Oh, I'm not left-handed. It's hard to hold this way. So we did do a school trip to China in 2009. I did do that. That's my calligraphy. I have no clue what it means. Hopefully it's appropriate. I actually don't know if I'm hanging that correctly. It might have to go vertically and horizontally. I don't remember what it means or what it says, but that is my writing. When we were in China, we did a calligraphy lesson. And that picture up there, I got that picture in China, and when I came back, I did get a tattoo on my wrist, which I have covered for school. That was the inspiration, was where I got that in China. So we're studying the research done in Germany and China, but I've been to both of those places and explored it. The last one is Oxford. I don't have a picture right now, but I have been to Oxford, England. I made it there, but my luggage didn't. That's a whole other video in itself. So I've been to all three places that we're talking about, and since I thought I would just go back to this globe and highlight some of the things, because this pandemic is global, right? Like, it's affecting everyone, not just in Winnipeg, not Manitoba, just Canada, worldwide. So it's going to take a worldwide effort about how we're going to combat this. And like I said, finding the vaccine, every country is doing their own part, and every country has a different approach. So that's controversial, right? So how and when will this end, and which country gets the breakthrough? Lots of things to be determined. So we're going to look at vaccines and also just the worldwide effect it has in some of those issues. Okay, have a good day.